Hi folks, I'm Ian Baker, the product specialist here at American RV in beautiful Grand Rapids, Michigan. Today I'm going to tell you about the 2016 Cirrus 800 truck camper. This beauty is meant to be put on a 3/4 ton or larger pickup, and they've done a great job. It's going to be very different for a truck camper, has a very European feel to it that you'll see as we go throughout. One place I want to talk about, we'll start off right here on the front. One thing you'll notice, big window on the front there. You'll see that when we go inside. It's actually really cool. That does open up, and it actually opens from the top, so it allows a lot of airflow to come through. It's just a very cool design right there. So we make our way back a little bit here. You'll see some of the windows. Again, these windows do come open. They all open up. They have screens that come up from the bottom. I'll show you that on the other side as well. Moving back a little bit further here, Atwood power jacks make it nice and easy to load and unload from the pickup. Cable hookup right here. This, of course, will be your propane tank right there, 20 pounds of propane. And right here is the compartment for your battery. Plug in right there, of course. Outside shower. This is nice too, has both hot and cold. This particular unit has the Aldi boiler system on it. It has a heat exchanger. Essentially, this is going to hook up to the coolant line in your truck, which is very neat. So what that does is it'll use that coolant to power this Aldi system. The Aldi will then, you'll use that for your hot water, as well as the heat in the coach itself. And if it's really cold weather, because that line is circulating through and staying hot, it'll do the same thing to your pickup. It'll actually help keep your engine warmer too. So very cool system. They work very synergistically together between the Aldi system and the Cirrus and on the pickup. Open this up right here for you. Nice finished off storage. You can see there, big storage area. Right here is access to some of those valves for the Aldi system. And then right down here is your sewer outlet connection. Come around to the back here for me, take a look at some of the features here. You'll see the nice roof line. It comes down nice and far on the back. I like that. Gives it a good look. Has an LED light strip here right above the door as well. This is really cool. We'll see this when we go inside. This door system, it just works very well. Kind of a nice peephole right there. Yeah, grab rail to get in. This makes it nice and easy. The steps, you have your diamond plating on there, and again, it gives it, you know, kind of that rugged look that I like. In a very simplistic system, but it works very well. You don't have to worry about rusting out on you. It's nice and painted. That way you can climb right up into the coach. The ladder, of course, right here. This does drop down, so you can climb up onto the roof. You'll see the LED light there. The other cool system they have is the way the door stays open. You'll see they have a connection right here on the door, and they mounted this on the ladder, so they actually meet up just like that. Also, right here, if you do have the door open, I'll show you this real quick as well, but this is a screen, so you can open that up. Take a look at that. That way, open the door up, have the screen, you can have the windows open, just creates an awesome cross breeze. And this is what I was referring to a little bit ago. What this does for you is I can actually turn this just like so. That way you can see through the door. So that way if someone does come to the door, it'll be like that. You can just turn it, be able to see through, turn it back. Very simple, but I just think it's very cool. I like what they did there. Let's walk around to the other side here. So on the Cirrus, unlike a lot of truck campers, this is essentially going to be your main camping area. A lot of truck campers put it on the back of the unit. I like that they did it here. It just gives you a lot of space. You don't have to contend with a slide or anything here, which is awesome. You'll see the awning up top, so you can go ahead and roll that out. Your speakers are over here as well, so you can jam out, listen to some music. Your LED lights there. Then this is the window system that I was referring to. So you can see how this pops open. And then right here is a screen. This is currently up. You can pull this back down, but the screen is up there, and it just creates an awesome cross breeze going all the way through. All right, it's gonna wrap it up for the outside. I know it's really cool, but let's take a look at the beautiful inside. Welcome to the inside of the 2016 Cirrus 800. This particular model is in the Meadow interior. So let's take a look. As soon as you walk in the door, right here is a great wardrobe closet. So you can see you have a hanging rod right up top, whether you want to use that for jackets or clothes, whatever you want really, but it is some excellent hanging space. Then right across the way is the bathroom. You can see here it is a full wet bath. Right down in the bottom will be the shower pan, the toilet there of course as well. Up the side is going to be the shower bar. You can see the sink is really cool. It folds up, vent up top, and on this side you have a spot to store your shampoo as well as hang some additional clothes. Very cool. Then right over here, this of course is the kitchen area. Again, a lot of European influence here. Great prep space. You can see that your sink pops up just like so. Then same thing with the cooktop. This lifts up, giving you a built-in backsplash right there. Great lighting throughout. I love, you know, how this is lit up back here. Just really gives it a very cool, rich look. You know, as I mentioned, this isn't anything you've seen in the truck camper world. It's all just new and very fresh. Right up top here, again, great storage right up there. Next to that, convection microwave. This is phenomenal because you know, it's basically 2-in-1. You don't have to take up extra space. Plus, it's going to cook faster. It's easier to clean, and it doesn't put out the heat that your standard oven does. Now, if you take a look down below, these compartments right here in this particular model are taken up by the Aldi boiler system. You can see that right there. And as I mentioned, that of course will hook up to your truck. But this other compartment right here, if you take a look, you do have some additional storage right there, which is great. Plug-in in there is plug-in right here as well. So again, if you need to plug in a coffee maker or anything like that, you can do so. Right over here is a Norcold fridge freezer. I love Norcold, made in America. You can see you have plenty of space there. This of course drops down for your ice box right there. And this is a 3-way fridge. Then across the way, right over here, is their dinettes. This is really cool. This is, you know, this right here is the Meadow interior I was talking about. But I like the dinette. Plenty of space. This does lift up and down. You can adjust that. And also it drops down. This can be a sleeping space, and you have a bunk right up top here. So during the daytime, you can see you have excellent storage. It is self-supported hinges right here, but this whole thing drops down into a very large bunk. Now, if we take a look up top, you will see the speakers here. Those will be controlled by the multimedia center. I'll show you in a little bit. AC right here. And then the lights. This light right here in particular is very cool. What this one does, I'll show you. It goes from a blue and then it steps up in brightness. So the longer you hold it, the brighter it gets. So just that kind of a cool light where you're able to adjust that. All right, there's a lot to talk about up here as well. Again, they've done a lot of cool things. To start, this accent piece right here looks absolutely phenomenal. You can see you have some LED lights here. And then this right in the middle is a window. I did talk about that briefly when we were outside. That actually opens up, and so if you want, you can stand right up, look up at the stars, whatever you want, but just very cool. While we're looking up front, you can see a couple of reading lights. These are also accent lights. You can turn these blue as well if you want, but right now they are on reading mode. Little headboard up there for some extra storage, some shelving up above the reading lights as well. And then you'll see on both sides you have a charging center. So that will have your standard 12-volt there, or 2 USB ports. You're able to charge your devices different ways. Windows on both sides. That's great. Allows for a nice cross breeze in here during those hot times. Storage right here as well. I'll open this up. These are really neat. And again, I like this system that uses to hold these open. You just kind of push that in, and then it closes right down. But you know, so I did mention about, you know, in the hotter times you have the cross breeze, but if it's cold, this is a really cool system too. So what they do, as I mentioned, it has that Aldi boiler system, which is almost like a hydronic heat. And if you look underneath the bed here, they use the Froley bed system, which is kind of acts as like a box spring, and at the same time, because it lifts the mattress up off the ground, allows for airflow to go underneath. So you have the heat registers along the side, and essentially you have a heated bed in the cold months. So very, very cool system. Also, on a rainy day, if you want to watch TV, this does swing out right here. This of course is your TV as well as the multimedia center. Jensen brand electronics, which are top of the line in the RV industry because they're built to withstand the temperature extremes as well as the shakes and vibrations from going down the road. And of course, if you want to sit in bed and watch TV, you can absolutely do that as well. That multimedia center does have a DVD player built into it, so if you want to watch a movie, you certainly may. All right, folks, that's pretty much going to wrap it up. Again, this is the 2016 Cirrus 800. This one has the Meadow interior. It's an all-new truck camper. I love what they've done, a fresh new take. If you're looking for something that's, you know, a little more modern, has a ton of great conveniences, has the Aldi heat system, this is one you have to come take a look at. If you have any other questions or comments, please feel free to leave those in the section below, or you can always give myself, Ian Baker, a call here at American RV, and I'll be happy to answer that way as well. If you're looking for particular specs or possibly pricing and availability on this unit, I recommend you visit our website, which is AmericanRV.com, for the most up-to-date information. Thanks again for watching. I'm Ian Baker, and I can't wait to see you on the road to freedom.